after the game, and now heading to Auburn. And our fans, I know a lot of them will head to that football game tonight or tomorrow, but Mike just told me it's the third highest 3-game start to a season in attendance. And that just says so much about our fans, says so much about our students. It doesn't go unnoticed. It's absolutely imperative for us to build our program, to get our team where it needs to be. I think they're having fun, and they're bringing a lot of spirit and energy to us. And hopefully these guys, the way they're playing tonight, brought some spirit and energy to them, because those guys played with really good joy. They had fun. We got better, and with only one practice between today and, well, we had a walkthrough today, but yesterday we practiced. We needed to get much better for Tuesday night with our transition defense and things of that nature. And it was certainly about us doing that, and I thought our guys got better there. Greg McGarry told me we had 30 assists. I had to ask him to say it 3 times. I'm not sure I've ever coached a team that had 30 assists. I might have been, I don't remember it. But love the way it moved, and it's just another step in our journey of how much better we've got to get, because there's a lot of things we have to get better at. But tonight was a good step in that direction of us improving what we can control. And that's what this team has got to learn. And a lot of good basketball from a lot of guys. Really good basketball from a lot of guys. So with that, I'll open it up.
And what does it say when Anthony, doesn't have his typical game, but you've got guys like Rajon Hammonds? I know you always talk about him being more consistent. He does that tonight. Amonze, you can kind of go up and down your line.
I would say if you took if you asked for the vote of who was the happiest player tonight playing the game, Anthony Edwards would win that. And we had a lot of guys playing with a lot of joy, but he wants to win, and he wants to see his teammates do well. And he saw some things tonight I would call an action, and he was actually able to see a better opening. It's almost like he audibled, right? Like he'd see, we're in the play, but then he sees something different. He is a very, very good passer. He's a very good distributor. 7 assists, 9 deflections. Did a lot of good things there. We tried to move him around, and he reads the game. He's learning to read the game all the time. So I think that's the takeaway for me, is how happy he is playing, how happy he is now. And he's young, right? He's 18. There's going to be tough nights. But tonight, he really did a really good job of moving that ball, and he guarded. He put a lot into his defense tonight.
What did you see from Rajon Dan on his job?
He played with joy. He played with confidence. He played he played relaxed. But relaxed means he played urgent and aggressive too. Not relaxed and casual, but relaxed and urgent, aggressive, active. When he's playing like that, he's a very, very good player.
I want to ask you about that word urgent again. That's something you talked a lot about yesterday, especially on the defensive side. Did you kind of see more of that tonight?
Yeah, definitely. Like I tell the guys, like, if you make a play, if I reach on you in the backcourt because I missed a shot and I look like I'm trying to get a steal on you, that's fake hustle, right? Mm-hmm. If I run back on defense and I come across the lane and I draw a charge on you, that's real hustle, right? There's a lot of ways to fake hustle. There's a lot of ways in sports, but especially in basketball. But what you cannot fake is your urgency. And you cannot fake the urgency on defense. You cannot fake the urgency on the glass, because that takes a lot of consistent work, right? And that's what we've got to learn. That's a huge word for us, because they're not used to that. When you have that many young guys, they're used to being able to take shortcuts. They're used to being very talented and getting away with things and stopping people because of that talent or because of their body or because of their length. And it doesn't matter who you play in college basketball. And the ones that want to play and move on beyond this, it's even more so, right? You have to have a level of urgency in what you do. And that takes experience. It takes going through it. It takes maturity. But we have to constantly stay on it. And that's what we're trying to do.
Tom, do you like how this team has developed in these first 3 games? As your schedule obviously will get tougher in the next.
Yeah, I thought, considering we took a step back defensively Tuesday night, to take a step forward like we did tonight, I think is a good sign. And because it showed up in our practice yesterday, and they responded to the film. And what I liked is they did respond to the film, right? They saw that it wasn't just a coach getting on them about it. It was, they didn't like what they saw, and that's part of the maturity process of this. That helps build the urgency to this. There's so many things with this many young guys, new guys, that we've got to get better at. But I do like the jump from Tuesday to Friday, with only one day to prepare. With that, we're taking Wednesday as our day off.
You talked about the 30 assists. You also only had 11 turnovers.
That was good. That means we 4 in the second half, right?
Yeah. We only had 8 first half. Yeah.
In the third game of the year with this many newcomers, are you maybe not surprised, but are you impressed that things have come along this quickly?
You know, when I look at like the defense, the other night, the transition and the lack of rebound, I'm still looking at how stagnant we were on offense too, right? So with that being said, there's a lot of room for movement. There's a lot of room. You know, tonight, our biggest focus offensively was we had to hit the paint, right? I've had teams where we had to keep paint touches on the bench. I've had teams that I never worried about because they got in that paint, right? They got in that paint, and it wasn't just scoring in the paint. It was getting in the paint, the ball touching the paint, and being able to reverse it out for a three or drop it off or those type of things, getting to the foul line. This team is going to have that, right? They've got to understand the value of how important that ball is to be in that paint. Well, we still want to be able to cut. We still want to be able to spot up. We still want to be able to post. So we've got a long way to go in so many areas. But we just got to stay, you know, we've got to work to stay consistent with our progress and see how it turns out.
You mentioned